You'll get a good knife and just go right in the middle of the quill. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna split this just temporary to get it started. Just like this. Like that. Now we're gonna flip it around and we're gonna take it like this right here. So we're gonna go right down the middle of that quill. We have to kind of engineer, make it go. You got to make it go sometime.
Follow the grain,
yeah, follow the grain. It won't always go the way you want it to go sometimes. But if you got a pretty decent knife, once you get it started, see what's happening here? All right, it'll go right on at the end.
I ain't gonna show it in.
Okay, yep. And once you get it at the end, we're not gonna be using this part of the shaft, this further here.
Okay.
But you still got to maintain the same diameter. Okay. That wouldn't fly on the wing. So we're going to take the other one. We're going to do the same thing. That's why at this point
they're both off the same wing.
Yeah.
Left or the right, whichever.
It don't matter. Because what you're going to do, you're going to make it.
Okay.
Now I'll flip it around and then we're going to follow this center. Once you get it going, then it'll cut itself. If you can get it in the middle. All right, now I got it in the middle then. And it'll go all the way out to the end.
Tell when you get it in the middle.
Yeah, once you get in the middle, it'll go. And what we're going to do now is kind of lightly take your knife and kind of get this hard part here. Like so. And we ain't worried about the quill part right now. Always after is getting it where the it'll cut right out. Yeah, at this point, what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna work on the end. We're gonna get the feather that looks the same. See if we can use that right. Them see the feathers. See how they go that way, and them two go that way.
Right. Okay.
All right. So you keep them two together.
All right. That's two. That's a set.
That's a set. All right. Then we're gonna keep these set together. A rule of thumb about like 5 inches, 5 to 5.5 to 6 inches is what I generally do is just come here and I get rid of my what on there here. Cut that right off. But this is no good to me. I don't even want that. And I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna measure. I usually measure by my knife. I usually try to get like this. And if you got a real good sharp knife or a good pair of scissors, you just take it. Sometimes a knife ain't as sharp as you want, or even as they say, the brightest fellow in the world.
All right.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just trim. Then we're gonna come in with my fingers, and I'm gonna take about a half of that off, like so. Okay. Don't worry about the back. The back, you don't even got to worry about. About a ½ inch. Okay, see what I'm getting at? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it and we're just gonna trim just this edge right here. Sort of lay kind of flat on this edge next to your shaft.
So don't rip the thumb off like it did, rip the skin off like it did me.
Well, at this point, it ain't gonna. You just want it thin. See what I just did right there?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna come out and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. We got a little burr there we need to get rid of. All right, now, and I'm just gonna lightly trim off this excess that on. See that thick part of the quill here? I don't need that. If you have to, just take a pair of scissors or a knife once you get it started. And what I do is just take it and trim. Or a good sharp knife does the same thing.
Flint flake.
Trim it right off, just like that. See? We don't care about it setting up straight because it's going to fly anyway. All right, at this point, what I do, I take sinew, and you can use full strength, but I don't ever use full strength.
No, it's tear it in half.
I just take and roll it out like so. All right.
You can get 5 pieces out of that one.
Clip it off. And what I'm gonna do now is take the sinew and split it. Okay. And she's got some more she can work with. I just want one little string.
You don't need to use all that.
No, I don't need to use all that.
that.
And what I'm gonna do is just get it started. I'm gonna make like a little hitch, like so. And I'm gonna come right here on my quill. And I'm gonna just make a little hitch right here.
These are the end of the stick.
Huh?
Do the other end of it.
Oh, you want to do the other
I
end?
want to do the big end.
All right.
Please.
I know it's backwards.
It's
but
backwards. It really is.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm used to doing it.
That's my first one, so it's gonna be backwards.
Where's your southern manners, please?
Please, sorry.
Okay. And we just pull it around like so. A few times. Now at this point, you just take and lay the quill up, the feather up just like this. And just take it and curl it around a couple times. And then I'll make a little hitch in it like so. And then I'll bring it over the feather. That locks it in place. Okay, now I just take the same feather and I flip it over half an inch. At this point, it's not too critical. If it ain't completely in center right yet, we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna do it this just to get it going. We ain't got to worry about sewing up this end here right now. And I'm gonna look at it, make sure it's center, and it looks pretty decent. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna follow the grain. I'm gonna just come here and just random pick. Like so. Okay, get it where to go in now. Sometimes it wants to be stubborn. There you go. We ain't worried about getting nothing in line right now.
And it kind of winds itself around and does the.
It will in a few
curlicue.
minutes. It will in a few minutes. We ain't worried about getting it nothing in line. Now at this point, we're just gonna kind of do this number a few times. Make a half hitch, like so. It goes over. I'm not interested in, at this point in getting it all lined up, because I'm gonna line that up in a few minutes after I get it stationary. Pull it tight. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, see there ain't nothing looking right this minute. See what I'm getting at?
Looks like my fletching.
It's just random picking. So what we're gonna do, we'll grab it and we're gonna pull it tight. Keep it middle, keep it in the center, and when you get to the end, we're gonna fold it over. All right, we're gonna do the same thing here. Hold it in my hand, pull it up the top, and fold it over. So it lines right up like that. Okay, now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take something like a little sharp point, like a needle. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna take my needle and I'm gonna go underneath my feathers, pull them up. And anyway else it don't look like it's lining up.
How'd you just do that?
See, it's gone now, right?
Yeah.
All right, you see that little groove right there?
Yeah.
Watch this. We're gonna come here, push this down a little ways.
Yeah.
We'll catch it in the feather. And what I'm gonna do is catch it and pull it up like that.
Pull it out where it needs to be.
Ah, okay.
See what I'm getting at? That don't worry about. That's gonna be removed anyway. All right. See, we got just about like we want it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now at this point, I will continue on the back end because I already got the shape that I want. Nice and tight all the way around. We're gonna just go ahead and take this and go ahead and wind this on up.
Can you just tell them to come around back?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take my string and I'm gonna hold it like in my fingers like this. It's gonna do the same thing what I did a while ago, but I'm gonna go in here like that. Then I'm gonna take it one more time through there, make it like a little knot. And then I'm gonna pull it tight. Then we'll do the same thing again. I usually do it about twice. All right, now you said right now at the front, if you noticed I haven't done nothing else to the front, right?
Hey, boss man. How y'all doing, man?
All right, and we'll go through here again. And we'll pull it tight. All right, now I got it dang tight. We ain't worried about nothing else. It's good and tight all around. And at this point, you can kind of, you know, make it look a little neat.
Uh-huh.
And then you take a knife, and you come here like this, and you just cut off
Cut that excess off.
what you don't need. Flip it over and do the same thing. Give it all your essence. See that little piece sticking out right there? Pull it right on right in your way. if it wants to get a little stubborn, we just take your scissors and cut it off like so. All right, at this point, you take your scissors. So you gonna leave this full fletched, or you want to trim it?
I don't know.
I like to trim them.
Trim them.
I'll come here and go. That's right. See what I'm just doing right now?
Yeah.
Right, flip it over. And I get it even. Like that. Now what I'm gonna do is take these scissors. I need a good pair of scissors, but I ain't got one.
Good luck. I didn't bring the good one.
I got some. Pain short.
I'm gonna,
My daughter heard your call.
What's that?
She went to get one done. Be with you in just a second.
Oh, baby, take your time.
Did you get them?
Huh?
Did you go to the scissors? I thought that's what you went to get.
Uh-huh.
all right, and then I'm gonna come here and pull this back out there in a few minutes. And it's just, you know, you can just play with it a little bit to get the shape you want. And now you just come back and kind of get rid of what you don't need. Now at this point, I got to finish the front. All right, this is where you need